Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Really appreciate you being here. So Oliver Anthony just came out with a new song. I think it was this past Saturday. So I was very eager to hear it, but I held off specifically so I could do it for my Thursday live stream. So here we are, let's get into it.
Darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350 is when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day.
Okay, so classically, Oliver Anthony's, at least his big songs, have been more politically themed. This one seems to not be the case. And I'm actually quite happy for it. Seems like he's branching out a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty wholesome. I'm digging it.
I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a Zell cold.
All right, shalom. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, already I'm really liking it. So I'm a huge fan of the soundtrack for Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's actually one of my all-time favorite soundtracks for any movie ever. And Oliver Anthony's music reminds me a lot of that kind of theme. Personally, I absolutely hate country. I think it's one of the worst genres out there. But something about that style of music, meaning I guess old school bluegrass or whatever it's called, just A Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack. Something about that, it's kind of folkish and I really like that, and this does a great job of encapsulating that. I really like it. It takes it to a place of simplicity that I particularly enjoy.
Sun sink good and low, there ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy.
I guess it's still potentially a little divisive because it's a 90-something Chevy and not a Ford. So the Ford people must be really upset about this song.
In the back of that 90-some Chevy. Well, she's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than honey, I'm poor white trash.
Oh, I think I missed it. So he is getting a little bit political in here, I guess. A little bit with Higher Than Gas. I mean, it's still American anthem. It's very relatable. Actually, it's not even just America. It's around the world. People can relate to that. But did he have a gun?
Honey, I'm poor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I consider myself to be a very big firearm connoisseur, personally. And I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like a 1911, but it's definitely not. It almost looks like a Glock mag or something sticking out of the bottom. But the back end, top and back, kind of look like a 45. No, most 1911s have a handle safety that keeps you from being able to fire it unless if you've properly gripping the handgun. So interesting. So here you go. Yeah, it's definitely not a Glock. That's for sure. Glocks have a telltale, very boxy, ugly design.
White trash, she ain't had a check that I couldn't cash. I guess that she's my Carter and I'm her cash. And I've been sitting around drinking on it. I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it. 'Cause that old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350 is when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day.
So this is really cool. I don't know his personal backstory. I don't know if he's actually with a woman or married or in a widow. He's got another song that I really enjoy of his called Cobwebs and Cocaine. And he's talking about his wife self deleting herself, basically, in that. So I'm assuming that one's not real. That'd be really, really sad if it was, especially the way it went about. But anyway, so if he's got like a lady that they're potentially like meaning to make something happen with, that'd be pretty good. Like, good for him. Beaver tail, yeah, it's a 1911 with a beaver tail is what they classically have, and Glocks are not amazing. Glocks are overhyped. I think Glocks are genuinely the most overhyped firearm on the planet. Hot take.
I tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a 7 cold. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy.
Okay, I know this is probably going to upset some Ford people, but from what I understand, Chevys around that era just don't really die. So I've never owned one personally. I can't speak to this. I don't actually know for sure. Oh, he is married. Oh, that's good to know. Good for him. I wonder how long he's been married. I mean, I could easily Google this, but I want to finish the video first. So
In the back of that 90-some Chevy, that old darling of mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on.
yeah, that was a good little wholesome song. I really dig it. I don't see him wearing a wedding ring though, and I don't remember any of his other videos he had a wedding ring. So that's why I was unsure if he was actually married or not. But anyway, yeah, I like it. I think it's really calm, it's really chill, casual, relaxed. I would just listen to this, like throw it on the background and work. I really dig it. I would throw it up there with, I'd say probably Doggone It. His wife is Tiffany Lunsford, and he has 2 kids. Oh, interesting. That's a different last name, because I thought his name was Anthony. So, interesting. Okay. You learned something new. Thanks. Appreciate it. So, anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you so much for chiming in, or tuning in, rather. But yeah, feel free to chime in. So, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment on the video. And as always, stay classy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.